Cynful Pork Stir Fry. This is what you will need, and I do have a link to a printable recipe in the video description. We're going to take some ginger and some onion, and we're going to grate it, so we're going to make a pulp out of it. About 1/3 of an onion, about 1 inch of ginger. And we're using a microplane here. And what you have there is exactly what you want. Just kind of put them together because we're going to use them together. Cut the rest of the onion into little petals just like this. And this is a pork butt. This is a tough cut of meat, and I don't need all of it, so I'm cutting a piece off what I think I'll need and then putting the rest in the freezer for something else later. We're going to slice it very thin with a very sharp knife. See how thin that is? We want it almost paper thin. Now this, like I said, this is a tough cut of meat, so we want to make it nice and tender. So we're going to marinate it for a couple of hours. About 1 tablespoon of that onion and ginger pulp mixture, some soy sauce, and some sake. Put it in a Ziploc bag, get most of the air out and seal it, and then we're going to massage that marinade into the meat. Just kind of rub it in, get it all over. Now we're going to make our stir fry sauce. Starting out with the rest of the pulp of the onion and ginger, we're adding 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of mirin, which is a sweet rice wine. I can't say that together. And 2 tablespoons of sake. Whisk that together and set it aside. Now the last of our prep is here. We're going to cut up our cabbage. I've got about 1/4 of a head of cabbage. I'm cutting it thin, and then I don't like them very long, so I cut them in thirds. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to wash and rinse our bamboo shoots and oyster and umami stir-fry mushrooms. And then we're going to get our wok or pan really hot and add a couple tablespoons of sesame oil. We're going to do the meat in small batches, and we're just going to cook it until it has a nice sear and a nice color on it. And once we've cooked all the meat, we're adding a little bit more sesame oil and adding our onions, our mushrooms, and our bamboo shoots. Just kind of stir those in, let the onions start getting a little soft, slightly translucent, but not totally. And the mushrooms get a little brown. Once we've got to this, we're going to add our cabbage. It looks like a lot, but it'll wilt down. Now, cook the cabbage to what you like. We like ours a little softer, but if you like still a lot of crunch, you don't have to cook it as long. Just stir it all in and keep stirring it. And eventually you'll get it like this. And once it's like this, go ahead and add or like you like it, add your meat right back into the pan. Stir that in. Heat it through, and then add that sauce that we made. And just keep stirring that until most of the sauce is gone and it has coated the cabbage and the meat and all the stuff. It'll make a nice little glaze almost on it. Super tasty. Now, I made a vegetable fried rice. I will give you the link to that at the very end of the video so that you can make it. And then I put the stir fry on top of that vegetable fried rice. Added some sliced green onions for color and prettiness. And then finished it off with a couple of spring rolls. It was a wonderful dinner. Really, really tasty. I know you will enjoy this. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen for this wonderful Chinese meal. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. It will really help me out in the algorithms. And as always, have a blessed day.